He's a corporate trainer, and more than that, a Reiki healer. And Hariharan is going to speak about Reiki making the world healing able. Yeah? Hariharan Iyer. Put your hands together for Hariharan Iyer, please.
I must say that in the morning somebody asked a very intriguing question: when will men grow up? And I've been consumed by that thought since morning, trying to find an answer to it. And I think I cracked it. And I think men will grow up when they start really valuing the sacrifices made by their mother and wife. So I think I probably cracked it by thinking in this way. And I hope that my mom and wife think that I'm good enough to appreciate their efforts. Secondly, I think Jerry is an angel, but his whistle is not. So I would just like to say that I am extremely overwhelmed to be present here today. And I really felt that I was not really deserving, very honestly, I told Jerry also, not really deserving of an honor of this nature. I think you're all stalwarts. The kind of work that you guys are doing is just outstanding. I mean, it's unimaginable. The kind of courage that you have is just, I don't think I have that courage at all. I don't think I have the courage to go and pick up a corpse and take it somewhere and get it cremated, or I don't have the courage to take on the government. I don't have the courage to make bold public statements. So I think I'm really overwhelmed by this whole thing. And I was just sharing with Maheshji, who is my healing guru, who stays in Delhi. I was telling him that in typical Mumbai style, because that's where I come from, that ye bade khatarnak log baithe hain yahan par. So that's the first thing I told him, that the very bahut khatarnak log baithe hain. So it's going to be a real challenge for me to make an impression here in the next 10 minutes. So I hope that I can give you something which will be of value to you. But I really salute all of you. Thank you very much for being here today. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Jerry, we don't know each other for so long, but somewhere he took a chance. He trusted my ability and gave me an opportunity. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think it's a great platform. It's amazing. I'm just sitting and listening in I was a backbencher in school, but I decided to be a front bencher today, to kind of just sit in and listen into the kind of speeches that were going on. It's extraordinary passion that I can see in each one of you. The kind of caliber that you bring to the table, the kind of sacrifices that each one of you is making is outstanding. Now, here I am to talk about Reiki. There was a reference to Reiki some time back. I think doctor is not there. I was sharing the table with him. Just wanted to guarantee him that my speech is not going to make anybody's brains come off. So it's a beautiful system, and it's wonderful to share some thoughts about what I really intend to do. 4.5 years ago, I decided to chuck my job. I was a zonal training head for a life insurance company, and I was handling a team of about 120 trainers. And I was doing very well in my career. I mean, I am a very simple man. I wanted to be a doctor in my life, but God saved the earth by ensuring I didn't clear my 12th science exams. But fortunately, I still got into health, kind of related to health, field, and instead made me a more harmless Reiki teacher. So I don't know what would have happened if I'd actually become a doctor and started working on people with medicines. So God has his own ways of doing things, and I always tell people that be thankful that God does not grant all your wishes. And those wishes that come true are the ones that God actually willed that it should happen for you. So 4.5 years ago, I decided to give up my corporate career, but one major intention was that I wanted to go out to the world and teach Reiki. The reason being that my life runs on that completely. It's a bit of a miracle. First 22 to 23 years of my life, I struggled with my health. I didn't know what to do. I thought I'll never have the stamina to stand up and do anything. I thought I'll never have the stamina to work for 8 hours a day. Today it's a miracle. I'm a corporate trainer. I train for 8 hours continuously on certain days. I can speak with a lot of passion. My health is completely different. I suffered from a 12-year-old nose bleeding problem at the time when I learned Reiki. I had a very weak digestion system from the time I was born. And the doctors actually gave my parents some happy news that this guy is not likely to survive for too long. But unfortunately, I survived. And my parents are happy about that. But the fact remains that they had to really put up with a lot of my ill health for about 22 to 23 years of my life, which is a very long period in somebody's life and he's kind of getting started off. So Reiki changed all that. It completely kind of made me come alive. So I thought my mission in life, apart from motivating people through my corporate programs, is to help people to understand the healing power that exists within each one of us and how we can relieve ourselves of all the expensive treatments that we subject ourselves to from time to time. The kind of medical bills that are getting floating around in the country is astonishing. And even more astonishing is to know that people don't know the healing power that we are born with. So I would request all of you to quickly do a small exercise along with me, just to demonstrate to you the kind of power that each one of us carries right from the time we are born. Can I request all of you to just stretch both your palms together, keep it close together. Just stretch it. Just stretch it a little bit. And now, very slowly try to withdraw both your palms from each other. And feel what's happening in between the palms. Very slowly try to withdraw both the palms. Thank you. Thank you so much. What's the effect? Yeah, right. Anything else? There was some heat. There was a force. Was it easy to withdraw? Was it easy to withdraw? No, it was not easy to withdraw because we are gifted with a magnetic field in our palms. And it has the healing energy. Every time I get a pain somewhere, my first reaction, anybody, is to keep my hand there. Even before I look for any kind of treatment. That's because there is natural healing energy in the palm. So I'm not talking to you about Reiki today. You already have it. So my mission in life is to take Reiki to every home. My mission in life is to tell people that, boss, you have this energy within you and you can heal yourself. You're not dependent on anybody. Nature is so kind, it's so abundant that it has given us all that we require. And one dream which I was sharing with Jerry when we were discussing what I should speak about, I have a dream which I really want to launch in a formal way today, which I want to share with all of you, because this is just the right kind of opportunity to share this massive dream which I've been carrying ever since I started learning Reiki, which is about 20 years ago. I want to build a Reiki hospital. It will be a one-of-its-kind hospital where like any normal hospital, people would walk into this Reiki hospital and they will get admitted there, and we will have healers treating them round the clock. And it would be like a research center, it will be a healing center where patients will come, they will bring along whatever medicines they have to bring along, because if that is required for them. And along with that, they will learn Reiki, they will practice Reiki, they will get themselves healed and then step out of the hospital. I have no idea where the money will come from, where it will get constructed, which part of the world it will take shape. Obviously, I want it to happen in India itself. So I have no idea about that. But the fact is that this is a dream that I have been living with for the last so many years. And I'm just hoping that one day this will come alive. Because I want to show the world that you don't require too much of medication, too much of external support to keep yourself healthy and happy in life. It's very simple. You have the power in your palms. We are all born with normal physical health, so we have the opportunity to heal ourselves. So why not give ourselves that opportunity and do it? And it's a very simple process. It's so simple that I always tell people that Reiki is for lazy people like me, who don't like to do too many asanas, stretching exercises, go and lock ourselves somewhere for 8-10 days and in deep meditation. And I think we all are fundamentally lazy somewhere. You know, it requires a lot. That's why we require motivation. If we were not lazy fundamentally, we wouldn't require motivation. So we all are fundamentally a little bit lazy, which is fine, absolutely fine. And Reiki is such a simple instrument. It takes hardly a day to learn, just a day to learn. And in that one day, you become empowered to heal yourself and you can give healing to others. And if you give one more day to the system, you can actually sit in Delhi and cure anybody and heal anybody anywhere in the world. Absolutely anywhere in the world. I mean, somebody could be sitting and feeling sick in Canada, and we could still do the healing for them. You know, so that's really the power of this whole system. If Jerry gets up, you know the whistle is on the way, right? So I've really said what I wanted to. Just the fact that somewhere I want to make this happen. And it's a challenge because a lot of people are not aware of what really is Reiki. So I want to appeal to all of you that all of you are doing some amazing work in your respective communities. You can invite me anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, to the deepest of villages with bad roads, bad electricity. I'm ready to travel and do my bit for spreading the healing energy. And I really look forward to that opportunity. So I really look forward to that opportunity. And it's so beautiful. It's so wonderful to see people getting healed through a very simple process, inexpensive form of treatment. What is even more beautiful is you get to know the real power that you carry within yourself and the kind of difference that you can make to others. Just one last point before I take questions. The other beauty of Reiki is tells you why you are falling sick. What is the connection between your personality, your emotions, and your illness? So if somebody is diabetic or somebody is having blood pressure, somebody's got kidney problem, there is an explanation for that, and everything is within us. If I am ready to take responsibility for my life, I can do wonders with it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
So thank you. Thank you so much, Hariharan. Any questions for Hariharan? Yes, sure.
Question to you is that the fact that this is so simple and that there is so much power within and it actually has healed people, why is it not so popular? Or what is preventing people from not, is it because not people are talking about it? Is it because it's a complex process? What's the problem?
No, actually the real problem has been that Reiki is still relatively new in the country. It's about, it is very popular in the United States and they have given it a very professional look. But what happened when it came to India, say about 25 years ago, when it came to India, was that you would find a Reiki master in every gully. Because that was one excellent way to make money.
Herd mentality.
Yeah, so everybody wanted to be a Reiki master. Everybody wanted to be a Reiki grandmaster. It took me 5 years to become a master. It took me another 5 years to become a grandmaster in terms of title. I don't give much importance to that title at all. What is really important is that we are just channels. And we have to learn to be mediums in life, not to be the doers. And once you get into that mentality, you can do some amazing work. A lot of good work happens through you. So the reason Reiki has not caught on is because it's undergone a credibility issue in the initial phase. And secondly, human psychology is that if it is so simple, it may not be so effective. So I need to go through a more complex process for me to really understand that, things really work. It's really a mindset issue. Which is what I'm trying to break with people and tell them, boss, I teach Reiki in 4 hours. If you want it in 4 hours, I have 3 versions. I give you a T20 version, I give you a limited overs 50 over version, and I give you a test match version. You choose what you want. My objective is you should learn Reiki from me. That's it. And I should be able to do some good for you. You want to get it done in 4 hours, you do it in 4 hours. You can give me a day, I can give you a little bit more. You can give me 2 days, I'll play test cricket with you. And that would be life-changing. Test match Reiki is life-changing. It's a 2-day workshop. For that people need to invest time in knowing themselves. The other problem is an excellent question, sir. The other problem is that people don't like to take responsibility for their life. If I tell them there is a physical problem in you because of your emotional disconnect with something, they say all these theories don't work. Because it hurts somewhere that I have created it. Somewhere. So it's not easy for people to accept. But having said that, I think it's catching on. And if there are more people who are ready to go and speak about it and kind of talk about it, and finally people believe in results, that's why I need to build an institution which will document things. That's how the credibility with the medical field and the government will come. It will really show that this is the pre-Reiki situation and this is the post-Reiki situation. So there's a lifetime work that needs to go into it. So that's really the challenge.
Thank you, Hariharan. Good, yeah. Great question, because I think I absolutely kind of appreciate what you're saying, because I've done my learning with ancient sciences like NLP and Enneagram. And there's so many NLP guys out there teaching sales. So you can imagine what they're doing to the science. Right? And it's always one thing knowing what it is, it's another thing doing it the right way. And I think the more you learn, the more ignorant you are. Right? And I think you should have that humility rather than thinking that you reached it, because you can't ever reach somewhere. Right? And that's the process. So I think absolutely bang on. One more question, if anybody has a question for Mr. Hariharan Iyer. No question is a good sign. They've understood what you want to do. Right? So let's make the world healing able. Thank you, Hariharan
so
Iyer.
much.
And we shall
Thank
have
you so
Mehul
much.
G to give you the Mehul G. And Hariharan G.
Thank you so much, Mehul.
The only music that is missing now is Kenny G. So thank you so much. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Hariharan. That was
Thank you, Jay.
brilliant insights on Reiki.